for the film. I mean, we had two objectives with the film. The first was to clarify once and for all what happened, and when I say clarify once and for all, is not tell was he an informer or not, because we don't do that in the film, and we didn't put ourselves in that position because we don't work for the Justice Department of Brazil. That's not our profession. We just wanted to pass to the audience all the information that we gathered in our research. That's what we did, and bring his music back. And by bringing his music back, I mean showing people. I mean, this is really funny because the music is so good and it's so catchy that, I mean, we've been around. We showed the movie in France, in Africa, in the US, here, Portugal, and everywhere we go, people just fall in love with this song, with the music.
I don't know if you're aware, but maybe British audiences will remember that he became, one of his songs, one of his interpretations became the song of an IKEA ad. I don't know if you'll remember this, the one that says "Nem vem aqui não tem."
Yeah, this is.
And there's a scene of IKEA moving furniture back and forth.
And this is very funny
so
because
even here in the UK, he's used.
And this was after City of God, or maybe after our film.
This was after Sérgio Mendes put together the Timeless compilation. Right. Timeless.
Because City of God played a very, very important role in this, because City of God put Nem vem que não tem in the soundtrack in the bank robbery scene.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah,
exactly. Não, não é pequeno, é do Zé Galinha. Do Zé Galinha. And from that, me and Calvito, because we were also DJs, and we started playing that song at parties. We did a trip, me and him and another friend, and this was like the trip song, right? So when we came back, we started to do some research on Simonal. Who's this guy? Why? And then we found first all of his songs and then his story, and that made us want to do the film. So Nem vem que não tem was really important in that sense. But talking about the music, for us now, I mean, I remember, and I'll never forget that, just a little bit before the movie was released, the film was released, it was already being talked about in the press, and we were doing interviews and stuff. I was shopping at a grocery store, a supermarket, and they started playing his song at a supermarket, and it never happened in my life. And that moment I knew that something was going on. And now if you go to Brazil, when you get a flyer for a party and they say the kind of music they're going to play, they say, we're going to play from Daft Punk to Wilson+Simonal. This is something that I would never see in my whole life. And in Cannes, right now at the festival, there was a note that came out of the paper saying that every cafe, every restaurant, every hotel lobby that you walked in, they will be playing Wilson+Simonal's song. So for us, I mean, there's much more than box office, winning prizes at festivals and whatever. And his sons, Simoninha and Max de Castro, they have been re-releasing lots of his CDs. And they put together a concert called Baile do Simonal, Simonal's Ball, where they put together lots of Brazil's pop artists from the moment, and they all have their interpretations of Simonal's songs. And it's been, I mean, traveling around Brazil for a year now with huge success. So, I mean, for us, I mean, I think about it a lot. I mean, in 20 years' time, I'll be still listening to Simonal in the radio, and I'll know that just to know that you had something to do with that, you know, fills you up with pride. I mean, that's the reason. I think that's what makes you want to do documentaries, or make you want to make films. I mean, to try to make a difference. I know it sounds pretentious, but for me at least it was what drove me to make films. I would never make a film that I didn't think would have at least some sort of impact on someone's life, or at least make a little bit of a difference. So really happy about it.